Well, for some, it's spiders or mice or heights, snakes, open spaces. Most of us are scared of something. Usually we can manage those fears, but when you lose control, they can take over your life. This story is about winning back the power.
It terrifies me. It really, really scares me.
A prolonged bout of extreme weather is set to hit Victoria, with winds gusting up to 130 kilometres an hour.
I don't feel safe here. I can't handle it. I just can't.
Rosa Salvatore suffers from phobia, a paralysing fear of the wind. Even a light breeze makes her nervous.
And Victorians have been warned to brace for 3 days of damaging winds.
Today, she's terrified. The forecast is for some of the wildest weather we've had all year.
What is it about the wind that frightens you?
I fear that everybody who's in it is going to be hurt, or there's going to be like windows smashing, trees falling, roofs flying, but not just for one particular area. Like I imagine everywhere being damaged.
Rosa's life revolves around the weather, an obsession controlling every aspect of her life.
I just start feeling really anxious. I start shaking, my heart goes really fast, and the first thing I do is want to save my kids.
For Rosa, so many of the simple pleasures of life are scary. Even flying a kite with her children, Nisha and Alexandria.
When she knows, say, it's going to be a windy day on Friday, she says we don't go to school on Friday because she wants to keep us safe.
You see, as it's picking up more now, it's just that uncertainty. A minute it stops and then it comes, and I can't stand that. So
on a day like today, Rosa's racked with terror, an irrational fear that her loved ones will somehow be injured or killed by the wind.
If it's during the day, I actually need the blinds open because I need to see what's going on. I'll have loud music. Yeah, I'll put music on as well.
To drown out the noise of the wind.
To drown out the noise.
In Greece, huge wildfires.
How can a phobia affect someone's life?
Well, it can be absolutely crippling because their main aim is to avoid their phobia. So in a case like Rosa, wind is everywhere. So there's a lot of things that she has to avoid. It's absolutely crippling. Hi, Rosa.
Hi.
Oh, Anthony, pleased to meet you.
Hi, how you going?
Anthony Gunn is a phobia buster, a psychologist trained in teaching people to overcome their deepest fears.
You're doing well. You're doing well.
We met him recently when he helped Hayley Dobson overcome her fear of fish. After a day with Anthony, Hayley went swimming with sharks.
Well done!
Phobias come from a part of the brain called the amygdala. This is where fear and stress is generated. But Anthony teaches people to use the outer part of the brain, the cortex, which allows us to think with logic and reason. He's even written a book, a step-by-step guide to overcoming a phobia in 90 minutes.
Can a phobia like this be cured?
So no phobia can be cured permanently. Generally speaking, once it's been treated, it'll no longer be an issue. So in Rosa's case, once she's been treated, she'll be fine with wind.
By the end of the day, Anthony believes he'll be able to take Rosa to one of the most exposed places in Melbourne on one of the city's windiest days, 55 floors up the Rialto Tower.
This is one that she'll be able to conquer for sure.
This will do up to 250 kilometres an hour of wind.
Okay.
To help Rosa gradually confront her fear, Anthony has brought her to Ford Australia's state-of-the-art wind tunnel.
We're just going to go approach this slowly.
It's normally used to test cars. Today, it's testing Rosa's nerve.
Here we go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Doing well.
It's sort of okay, but at the same time, it's like, wow.
Rosa's tried counselling, but never anything so challenging. Her brother Nick hopes Anthony can make a difference.
I really believe she deserves a chance in life. I mean, you can't go the rest of your life worried about the weather.
Now for the main challenge, the Rialto Tower. Remember, the wind outside is gusting at more than 100 kilometres an hour. First, Rosa goes out with Anthony.
I don't want to be here.
That's right, you're doing well. So remember, as long as you're staying here, you're beating your phobia.
It's just the unexpected wind gust that comes.
That's all right.
See?
Well, there we go. New territory for you now, to actually be staying when there's wind blowing.
And it's testing me, but I'm staying.
Congratulations, Rosie, you're doing it. Well done.
But the real test comes next. Will Rosa go out and stand on her own? There she is, the woman afraid of wind, standing 55 stories up, alone, in gusts of more than 100 kilometres an hour.
This is something I would never do in these wings. So
Well done. It takes a lot of courage to do what you're doing. A lot of courage.
this is achievement for me.
Yeah, congratulations, Rosa. Well done. Well done.
Pretty huge. If I can do this, it's achievable for anybody, so don't ever think you can't do it.
Nice work, Rosa. And if you have an unusual phobia that you